What is up, Gorilla Nation, and welcome to another Division 2 vendor reset video. Apologies if there's a little bit of lag or some stutter in the video. Hopefully there's not, but they are. I do apologize. That's just the use of hospital Wi-Fi. I'm going to try to power through this vendor reset, but first and foremost, shout out to the Division 2 devs for sticking to their word as far as laying out the suspensions as well as the account rollbacks. So those of you that were stubborn and left the RGN clan to because you didn't want to stop from cheating, I tried to protect you and didn't want this happen to you. And as you can see now, by getting your accounts rolled back, it was all for nothing. So Dr. Blunt's 420, Rogue Splaz, Black Helmet, Dogtown, Lights Out, Tiny. Apologies, but I did tell you, and so I'm going to say now, I told you so. But we're going to start out first here in the base of operations and then move on to the vendors at New York City and then on to the dark zones and finally the settlements. So I probably won't be reading off every single one stat here. Some of you will be happy to know that. But I will try to do it as quick and as thorough as possible. P90 with Strained, Police M4, Reformation, Disseros with Preservation, RNK Backpack, Skill Tier, Status Effect, Explosive Resistance, Clutch, Petrov Chest Piece, Weapon Damage, Status Effect, Repair, Skills, Intimidate, 8.3% critical hit damage, a drone mod, 3.4% damage reduction, a turret mod, 3.7% damage, and then finally a sticky bomb mod with 3.3% blast radius. Now let's move on to the level 30 clan vendor. I wonder what these content creators are going to do now that their accounts will be suspended a week, and all the builds they were going to make with all the exotics that they acquired during their cheating. Wonder how they're going to feel now that it was all for null and void. But anyways, we have the Night Watcher mask. Pretty decent mask if you like running any kind of pulse whatsoever. The Night Watcher mask gives you 100% pulse haste, and this one has 108-18 armor. Not the greatest of armor, but it's not the worst either. So if you have yet to acquire one, at least it has explosive resistance, so you could keep the armor on there, go with crit chance, crit damage, hazard protection. So it's your Negotiator Dolomite knee pads, 10.7 weapon damage, 7.5 status effect, ongoing directive holster, 11.3% weapon damage, 8.6 status effects, a G28 with Strained, M249 with Strained, military MK17 with Optimist, Golan Gear Gloves, 120 armor, 11.5% weapon handling, 10.3 skill haste. Next we have a Hannah U chest piece, skill tier, weapon handling, explosive resistance, and tag team. Providence defense gloves, weapon damage, crit chance, weapon handling. Them gloves are not too bad. At least they're better than the average. Next we have a Grupo Sombra chest piece with Efficient, which is not the greatest of chest piece talents in the entire game. With weapon damage, armor regen, repair skills, utility mod, 14.7% repair skills, turret mod, 5.6% duration, offensive mod, 6.2% headshot damage, another sticky bomb payload mod, 4.2% duration. Alright, on to New York. Alright, we're here in New York. There's no need to go down the escalator into that clan vendor because that clan vendor is selling the same stuff as you just seen in the clan vendor in Washington, D.C. So in this one we have a G36 with stackable hazard protection, critical hit chance, and 6.9 weapon damage. Overlord gloves with weapon damage, weapon handling, skill haste, purple Petrov holster, weapon damage, armor regen, explosive resistance. An offensive purple mod, 7.9 critical hit damage. A defensive mod with 7.3% disrupt resistance. A pokey mod with 4.5% health. A pulse mod, 4.2% cone size. And then a trap mod with 2.8% duration. Now I always get lost on exactly which way to go to get to the other vendor. Now is this the right way? Yes, it is. So let's go see what Benitez has up there. What's up, puppy? So Benitez has a FAL SA58 Para with a Ranger on it, an M700 carbine with Vindictive, a UIC, or as I call it, a Vic with rifle damage, crit damage, reload speed, and breadbasket, a D50 with close and personal, purple Grupo Sombra chest piece, weapon damage, weapon handling, armor regen, Hannah Hugh purple knee pads, skill haste, critical hit damage, Araldi holster, weapon damage, headshot damage, skill damage, utility mod 13.1% repair skills, purple mod, utility mod 7.4% skill duration, a turret mod 2.8% burn damage, firefly mod 3.4% skill haste, and a decoy mod with 4% health. On to the DZs. Alright, our first DZ stop, we're here at DZ East. This vendor currently has a classic M44 carbine with Sadist, a purple MG5 close and personal, tip of the spear mass 7.6% weapon damage, 3.4 critical hit chance, hardwired holster skill tier weapon handling, purple head IU mask with armor regen, explosive resistance and skill tier, Weibenwear holster with weapon handling, skill damage and skill tier, purple utility mod 8.1 skill haste, and then we have a chem mod 4.1 ensnare duration, a hive mod 3% radius, pulse mod 8.9% health, and then a trap mod at 4.8% blast radius. On to DZ South. Alright, we just arrived in DZ South. Purple P90 with ignited, MK16 on empty, Desero's purple with Ranger, ongoing directive backpack with weapon damage and hazard protection, hardwired chest piece, skill tier, critical hit damage, a Yaw-Gear backpack with a versatile, armor, weapon handling, headshot damage, purple Providence chest piece with protected reload, weapon damage, repair skills, critical hit chance, offensive mod 8.6% critical hit damage, drone mod plus 2 extra bombs, turret mod plus 1 extra sniper ammo, and then a sticky bomb mod 2.8% skill haste. On to DZ West. Alright, we just arrived in DZ West. Also, apologies for not being as chipper as I normally are. I'm trying for you guys, so I do appreciate the support and y'all being here. We have an M870 Express with Ranger, an LVOAC with Eyeless, a tip of the spear gloves with weapon damage, explosive resistance, tip of the spear knee pads, weapon damage, hazard protection, Murakami glove with skill haste, explosive resistance, and skill tier, purple DNH knee pads with weapon damage, armor regen, critical hit damage, purple defensive mod with 13,482 armor on kill, a Poke mod 2.8% damage, a shield mod 3.7% deflector damage, firefly mod 3.9% damage, and a decoy mod with 4.5% duration. On to the settlements. Alright, we're here at the campus settlement. She has a surplus SVD with Optimus, mediocre, below average, rifle damage, headshot damage, and critical hit chance. Military L86 LSW, all crap. Next, we have a mask from Seska with 7.3% weapon damage, hazard protection, and critical hit damage. Purple Rowdy holster, weapon damage, crit chance, skill haste. Purple mod, utility mod 12.8 radius, pulse mod 4.4 cone size, and then a trap mod 2.7% duration. Alright, on to the theater to wrap up this vendor. Alright, we've reached the theater settlement. This one has a custom M870 MCS with Eyeless, a UIC or Vic with 12% rifle damage, critical hit damage, optimal range with Ranger, Hannah U gloves, skill tier, critical hit damage, armor regen, Weibenwear knee pads, headshot damage, weapon handling, skill tier, defensive mod 10% protection from elites, a Poke mod 3.3% skill haste, shield mod 2.7% deflector damage, hive mod 3.4% blind effect duration, and a decoy mod with 5% health. Well, once again, it's to say I guess the best thing possible I could say about this week's vendor reset. It's mediocre at best. Not too many items out there at all in order to pick and choose from, but one man's trash is another man's treasure. Thank you again for all the thoughts, prayers, and positive vibes. hopefully I can start getting better so that way I can get up and out of here by the weekend. But keep sending those positive thoughts and prayers my way. I appreciate you all, and hopefully we can get back to business as usual. But thank you guys. We'll see you fudging later.